The recipes found on boxes of Bran cereal yield tough leaden muffins that seem more like punishment than breakfast. Charles Kelsey has developed a unique method for handling the Bran cereal that doesn't compromise the delicate crumb of a good muffin. To get the muffin recipe and other information in today's podcast, go to cooksillustrated.com/podcast.
Making Bran muffins is as easy as opening a box of cereal. Start by processing half of your all-bran cereal for about a minute. This will give the muffins an even, textured crumb. When you're done, the cereal should be a fine powder. Set that aside and whisk together your dry ingredients followed by your wet ingredients. Add the processed cereal as well as the remaining unprocessed cereal to the batter to soak for 5 minutes. This will give the muffins a chewy, rustic texture. Then add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and gently fold the two together until just incorporated, being careful not to overmix the batter. Add the raisins and give the batter a couple turns until they're evenly distributed. Transfer the batter to a prepared muffin tin and bake at 400 degrees until a toothpick inserted into the center of the muffin comes out with a few crumbs attached. Cool on a wire rack and serve. When making quick breads or muffins, it's important not to overmix the batter. Here I have 2 muffins, which I made from the same recipe. This muffin here was made with the proper technique. The wet ingredients and the dry ingredients were folded together gently. The resulting muffin has a delicate light crumb, exactly what you're looking for in a muffin. This muffin here, the batter was mixed a little too vigorously, and the muffin is squat and dense, and it's got a chewy crumb. Now that chew comes from gluten, which occurs when flour is mixed with water or any kind of moist ingredient. Basically, the more you mix, the more gluten forms, the more chew you get. Not bad for bread, but not exactly what we're looking for in a muffin. To ensure muffins with a light and delicate crumb, the Test Kitchen recommends folding your wet and dry ingredients together like this. What I'm doing is I'm scraping the bottom of the bowl with the spatula and bringing that part of the batter up on the top. At the same time, I'm turning the bowl, scraping the sides. You know your batter is fully mixed when the wet and dry are incorporated, and you have these streaks of flour here. Those are okay, they'll bake out in the oven.
To get the recipe and other information featured in this podcast, go to cooksillustrated.com/podcast.